present here. The Supreme Court defines ragging as any disorderly conduct, whether by word, spoken, or written, or by an act which has the effect of teasing, threatening, or handing with rudeness to any other student, indulging in rowdy or undisciplined activities which causes or likely to cause mental and physical harm to the student who is the victim of ragging activity. UGC regulation on curbing the menace of ragging in higher educational institutions are mandatory, and all higher education institutions are required to take the necessary actions or steps for its implementation, including the monitoring mechanism. With this few introductory remarks, I would like to begin the proceedings of this function by requesting our Vice Principal Ma'am, Ms. Smruti Borkar, our resource person, Ms. of Anti-Ragging Cell, that is Ms. Advocate Devta Udramariye, Dr. Henry D'Souza, and the convener of Anti-Ragging Committee 2024-25, Mr. Satyajit Hirve, to take their seats on the dais. Thank you. The topic for today's function of the anti-ragging program, the talk, is College Life is Precious. Don't let ragging ruin it. I would now request the convener of Anti-Ragging Committee 2024-25, Mr. Satyajit Hirve, to introduce our chief guest for today.
Good afternoon. It's my proud privilege to introduce the chief guest and the resource person for today's talk, Advocate Devta Udramariye. She is MA in Political Science and LLM in Labour Law and Consumer Protection Act. She has worked as a junior advocate in Mumbai High Court with Chandana Salgaonkar, Radia, and Advocate Devanand Manerkar for the year 2008-2009. Worked with Advocate Santosh Bharane since June 2009 to May 2011. Worked as Assistant Professor at Kare Law College, Madgaon from June 2013 to October 2013. Worked as Assistant Professor at DMC College for BBA section from June 2014 to October 2014. Worked as Assistant Professor at SV's Sridhar Kapila College of Commerce and Management Studies from 2015-16 till 2020-21. Apart from this, she has been a resource person on numerous occasions, giving numerous talks on anti-ragging and other such topics. Okay, a talk on women empowerment, talks on different occasions at a legal literacy camp organized by North Goa Legal Services Authority. She has presented paper on changing role of consumer redressal agency, trends and challenges, guided 2 students of paper presentation on the same topic. Then she has done e-content recording with DHE Gustavo team for 8 modules in business law paper. So presenting before you, Advocate Devta Udramariye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your brief introduction. Now it's time for the floral welcome to all the dignitaries on the dais. I would like to request Ms. Pooja to present a rose to our chief guest for today and the resource person. I would now request Ms. Disha to present a rose to our Vice Principal Ma'am, Ms. Smruti Borkar. Furthermore, I I would like to request Ms. Pooja to welcome Dr. Henrik D'Souza by presenting the class. Last but not the least, I would request Ms. Isha to please present the flower to the convener of anti-ragging cell, Mr. Sarveshwari. Thank you, Ms. Pooja and Ms. Isha. I would now request the dignitaries to please occupy their seat in the audience. Thank you. And I would request our resource person for today, Advocate Devta Umarie, to take over the session. Thank you.
show our power. आम्ही abuse कित्याक करता दुसऱ्या हरेस कित्याक करता, एक्सप्लॉइट कित्याक करता, टू शो दॅट दे आर मोर पावरफुल दॅन दोज अदर्स. द लास्ट बॉय देयर. येस ऑर नो? So any such kind of activity, abuse, harassment, if any student within the campus or might be continuing act if it is even outside the campus. So order तुम्ही offense campusan केलं or the बाहेर केलं, then also it will amount to ragging. So there are special rules, special laws which I will take you all through. So harassment. What do you mean by term harassment? Ragging can involve verbal abuse. So to me bad words it's very common in Goa, no? आमची common language गोंयकारांची अशी आसा की आमचे bad words आनी start जाता. But we can't take other person for granted. Yes or no? We are comfortable with bad words. That doesn't mean every other person is. So जे तुमकां अपेग जावं शकता ना ते दुसऱ्याक अपेग जावपाक शकता. Right ना? So for you it might be nothing, simple thing, but for others it can be harassment, can be abuse, it can be ragging. So ragging can involve verbal abuse, threat or intimidation. मुद्दाम हांवें तो intimidation शब्द कोंकणीन घातला खंय. What does it mean? Intimidation म्हटल्यार नवीन शब्द आसा काय ना, कॉमर्सान केन्ना आयकूंक नासतलो. What does it mean? So any kind of threat, any kind of धमकी if you are giving, and nowadays we do it on phone also, through messages also. So earlier it was like physically abusing and all. Today the concept of crime has changed. We are into the age of cyber. So तुम्ही धमकी समजा messaging through तुमच्या WhatsAppवर सुद्धा दिली, then it can amount to ragging. It can amount to ragging. So any kind of such kind of harassment can amount to ragging. Then humiliation. It can also involve physical abuse. So तुम्ही एकट्याक push केलं, थापट मारले, मारामारी केली, that will also amount to ragging. See, assault. Again, heard about assault word before? Assault means any type of injury, any type of criminal force. म्हणजे जो तुम्ही force use करून दुसऱ्या मनशाक hurt जावपाक शकता, that is assault. Again there is word battery there. These are words from IPC. Now IPC is no more existing. It is being replaced by a new act from July 1. So battery म्हटलं की आमका फक्त battery म्हणजे सेल म्हणून खबर आसा. It is not so. What is a battery word here means a injury which can continue for more than 6 months. So कोणाचा तुम्ही पाय मोडलो, हात मोडलो, so any type of a disability, so injury which may cause to disability, even that can be a ragging. Then sexual harassment. This is a big concept. Sexual harassment. So showing up on picture, video, sending it through messages, even this can amount to asking for sexual favors. This can amount to, I had an experience, this is a personal, I will say, I being a law expert, I was into a committee for ragging and sexual harassment. So one student kissed another student in the class itself behind the curtains. So तुमका दिसता की ते गोंयान जायना, आमच्या फुड्यान जायना, but this kind of things are happening around us. Only thing is that we don't know about it. So whether it is Xavier's, whether it is DMC, whether it is Saraswat, MP, Tempo, or it can be engineering colleges, most probably ragging happens or takes place at a place where there is residential campus. So medical, engineering, professional colleges. So चडशे केसेस ऑल ओव्हर इंडिया तुम्ही पळयले जाल्यार चडशे ह्या प्रोफेशनल कॉलेजींनी आसता. पूण त्याचो अर्थ असो की आमच्या कॉलेजींनी जायना ना. And that's why awareness is necessary. Exploitation. Exploitation कसले आसपाक शकता कोण सांगू शकता म्हाका? You are demanding money from someone, your friend or your classmate, not allowing with his car keys with an intention to rent, not allowing him to access his school bag that's why awareness is necessary. Okay, so exploitation also can be to any extent. So what implications it can have on the student life? So as a victim or as a commuter, जर तुम्ही स्वतः करता आणि तुम्ही दुसऱ्यांचे करता, in both cases on both the parties it may have bad effects. Yes or no? So तुम्ही जेन्ना क्राइम करता तेन्ना तुम्ही अक्यूज जाले, क्रिमिनल जाले काय ना, हांगा तुमकां क्रिमिनल म्हणचे ना कॉलेजीन, पूण तेच पुलीस स्टेशनार गेले काय कितें म्हणटले? You are doing wrong thing means you are doing a criminal act. That means you are accused. There is specific word for that. What it is called? Accused. Because you have violated certain provisions under IPC. And you are punishable under those provisions for those acts. Okay? So, you are accused and everybody in the campus will going to look at you with a good opinion. No. Yes or no? So, you will have a bad impression of yourself by doing wrong things. So, it is better to be away from such kind of act. So, as a commuter, you are at backside. Yes or no? So it is better not to get yourself involved or not even to help others. So तुम्ही समजा तुमच्या फ्रेंड्सला हेल्प सुद्धा करता, it is a crime. Remember, advice सुद्धा करता, it is a crime. I will come to that. So doing injustice to other and even the सहन करप means being victim to it, both people are at losing side. Understood? So mentally, academic performance will obviously go down. माहिती आहे ना, तुमचे academic effect जातले काय ना, exam बरे व्हायचे ना, तुमचे व्हायचे ना, victimचे व्हायचे ना. Whole atmosphere will going to get spoiled. Social life will going to change because everybody will going to look at you with that face or with that impression. Then physical health, if you are doing injury to some other person, that person will have to suffer. So it has in all the way bad implications on your life as well as on the life of the victim. Understood? So what do you have to say about all this scenario taking place in India? The highest authority, Supreme Court of India, there is one Vishwa Jagriti Mission case which was filed in 1998 and the judgment came in the year 2001. And in this case they said कि ragging है साम के बंद जावपा जाय. Ragging should completely stop. Ragging should not take place in India. And for this reason what is needed? That all thing has to be done. So ते बंद करपा खातीर जे कितें जाता ते सेंट्रल गव्हर्नमेंटान करपा जाय अशें जजमेंट ह्या केसीन दिले. Right? And this was the first case in which definition of ragging was defined. So पहिली ह्या केसीन फक्त अशें म्हटलेलें की सिनियर ज्युनियराचेर करता. पूण ह्याच्या उपरांत जे केसीस जाले तितून अशें पळयलें गेलें की it is not necessary that senior is exploiting juniors, but it can be a same class student also exploiting a student can amount to ragging. So ह्या definitionan पळया, ragging is any disorderly conduct. What? It is any kind of disorderly conduct. म्हणजे discipline ना, तुम्ही you are acting indiscipline. Further, whether by words spoken, written or by act. So तुम्ही उलोवन कितें तरी करून ते करता. Further, which has the effect of teasing, treating, handling with rudeness any student indulging in rowdy or indisciplined activity which are likely to cause annoyance, hardship, psychological harm or to raise fear. म्हणजे दुसऱ्याक तुम्ही threaten करता, harass करता, apprehension thereof in freshers or in a junior student or any student in the campus and which has the effect of causing or generating concept has come into the culture of college. In simple word, if I have to say, ragging is systematic violation of human rights of a student. एका स्टुडंटाचे जे बेसिक ह्युमन रायट्स आसात ते जेन्ना कॉलेजीन वायलेट जाता तेका कितें म्हणटात रॅगिंग म्हणटात. एवरीबडी गेटिंग मी? So that is what is called as ragging. And why do we do all these things? To dominate. Power, सगळ्यांक पावर जाय. पॉलिटिशियनांक कशें आपूण पावरान येवपाक जाय तशें कॉलेजीन इलेक्शनां वखदार पावरा खातीर आमी झगडटा काय ना. And this is the actual, I'll tell you, high time where this kind of crime takes place. अशे क्रायम अशा टायमाचेरूच चड जाता. इलेक्शन कॅम्पेन बी जेन्ना आसता, इव्हेंट्स, सो तुमच्या कॉलेजीन सुद्दां जशे फिनिक्स इव्हेंट जातात ते, सो त्या टायमार आमी सिनियर हे जेन्ना आमी दाखोवपाक शकता ते दाखयता आमी तेची लिमीट क्रॉस करता आनी वी आर कमिटींग ऑफेन्स एंड दॅट कॅन अमाउंट टू ragging. So then after Raghavan committee was set up, so जे हांवें तुमकां आत्तां जजमेंट दाखयलें त्या जजमेंटान अशी ऑर्डर येयली की कितें तरी रुल्स रेग्युलेशन काडपाक जाय म्हणून सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटान राघवन कमिटी 2007 अपॉइंट केली बिकॉज देर वॉज रेज यू कैन से केसेस टेकिंग प्लेस एंड टू स्टॉप दैट Raghavan was a chief justice of Supreme Court who lead this committee and he gave the guidelines की कितें करपाक जाय. सो कितें सांगलें गेलें तेच्या उपरांत प्रत्येक स्टेटीन आपले स्वताचे कायदे हाडचे टू रेग्युलेट रॅगिंग एंड दॅट इज हाव गोवा ऑल्सो गॉट एंटी रॅगिंग लॉ. ताच्या उपरांत दे सेड सेंट्रल स्टेट एंड कॉलेज लेवल शूड हॅव मेकॅनिझम म्हणजे कितें कॉलेजीस कमिटी युनिवर्सिटी there has to be a committee where student can go with their grievances. So after this Raghavan committee report, we have a you can say cell which monitors at a central level, we have a cell at a state level, and we also have a committee at a college level who monitors anti-ragging activities. Okay? Then after requirement of ragging awareness, it is they who told की हांवें अशें आयज तुमचे कडेन येयला आनी तुमकां अशी अवेरनेस करता तशें प्रत्येक कॉलेजीन प्रत्येक युनिवर्सिटीन इवन फॉर जनरल पब्लीक दॅट नीड टू बी अवेरनेस आनी तेन्नाच्यान मागीर अवेरनेस जावपाक लागली बिकॉज वेन वी आर अवेर ऑफ वॉट इज रायट वॉट इज रॉंग वी वील ट्राय टू अवॉइड दोज थिंग्स एंड दॅट इज हाव अवेरनेस started. Then need for strong and uniform rules. So I told you, in Goa we have Anti-Ragging Act which is passed by Goa legislation which is applicable to all the education institute within Goa. So uniform to all the colleges. So तुम्ही DMC शिका, तुम्ही सारस्वतान शिका, Denpon शिका, तुमच्या engineering colleges शिका, जे colleges Goa University कडे affiliated असा, for all of them these rules and regulations will be applicable. So आज तुम्ही गोवा युनिव्हर्सिटीच्या वेबसाइटीर जर गेली तर तुमकां खंय कितें दिसता एंटी रॅगिंग rules and regulations. If you open your prospectus, your own college prospectus, do you know at the time of admission you have given an undertaking to your college that you will not going to get involved into any ragging related act. खबर सुद्दां नासतली थोड्या जाणांक. Yes or no? Because this is a uniform law which was brought after Raghavan committee. Okay? Then identity of an informant, very important. जो कोण कंप्लेंट करतलो की माझ्या अगेन्स्ट किंवा माझ्या फ्रेंडाच्या अगेन्स्ट किंवा माझ्या क्लासीन अशें अशें झाला म्हणून प्रिन्सिपलाक आसूं न्ही किंवा आनी कोणाक खंयच्या ऑथॉरिटीक आसूं टिचराक वेन इट कम्स टू कॉलेज that particular person complainant's identity will be not disclosed till the end and even after that. So you don't have to worry कि कोण कितें चित्तलो because your identity will be not disclosed. Okay? Openly about you or about your case, nowhere, even after going to police, it will be never disclosed to public or reporters. Then there is a toll-free helpline. So तेन्नाच्यान ही हेल्पलायन चालू आसा 80 principal, to your teacher, you can always complain to them. Okay? So this helpline open to all of you. Then appropriate committee need to be created. कॉलेजची स्वतःची कमिटी असपा जाय. So as I have told you, in the college campus itself, there are cases taking place and you are not aware about. There is committee existing, you are not aware about. But now, at least you are aware about this fact that you can complain to your principal and principal will direct or teacher will direct that complaint to that particular committee. That committee will going to investigate into your matter without telling or without disclosing in your campus. And this committee will have members. He committee कोणाचे असतली? Anybody knows? Anybody have experienced any this type of cases anytime? No? Whether it is sexual harassment committee or whether it is this student related ragging committee, there will be always a student representative. So त्या committee असे लोक असतले. I have mentioned there, see, student member, NGO, social worker, legal advisor. So it is not only teachers who are deciding about what is going on in the college is right or wrong. It is student plus NGO plus legal advisor, social worker, these community people who will be involved and who will come together, investigate into your matter of ragging or injustice, whatever it is, and will finalize whether it is ragging or not. आणि समजा त्यांना अशें दिसलें की हे रॅगिंग खूब एक्सटेंड आसा, दॅट इज अट्रॅक्टिंग IPC प्रोविजन्स. कळ्ळें? IPC प्रोविजन्स म्हणजे हॉट मारामारीची ही जी सगळी वायलन्स रिलेटेड प्रोविजन्स आसा, दॅट इज IPC प्रोविजन्स. दॅन इट इज पनिशेबल अंडर क्रिमिनल लॉ. You have to undergo punishment, you have to undergo jail. So all those provisions need to be treated well court. So दोनही cases simultaneously चलतात. So investigation through this committee plus criminal complaint. So जेन्ना केन्ना अशे complaints committee कडे येता, anti ragging committee कडे येता, within 24 hours this committee need to report this complaint to nearest police station. Correct? And if there is delay, they need to explain why there is a delay. They need to send report to university. University will again cross-examine procedure किती आशिल्लो, सारको procedure follow केलो काय ना, legal provisions follow केली काय ना. So from all the level, it is made sure that there is no injustice done. Understood? Well. So as I said, within 24 hours, the authority or the committee or the principal of that particular institute need to inform to the nearest police station within whose jurisdiction that institute falls. Just the institute, समजा आम्ही सारस्वत, comes under म्हापसा police station jurisdiction. So आमच्या कॉलेजीत त्यांना इन्फॉर्म करचे पडटा. So कॉलेजीत इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन चालू असतात, पण त्याच्या बरोबर पुलिसूय आपली इन्क्वायरी सुरू करता आणि दोनूय केसी वांगडा चालू उरतात. कळ्ळें? सो इन द कॉलेज यू मे गेट पनिशमेंट मॅक्सिमम डिनायल ऑफ एडमिशन, नॉट गिविंग रिसीट फॉर एग्जाम, रिमूवल, होय काय ना. व्हॉट हॅपन्स इन द क्रिमिनल कोर्ट? यू विल बी लायबल टू अंडरगो पनिशमेंट, इम्प्रिझनमेंट जावपाक शकता फॉर रॉंग डुईंग्स, प्लस you may also be liable for fines, compensation. Victim तुमकां दिवचे पडपाक शकता. Understood? So you will be liable under both the laws. So anti-ragging laws under it be liable असतले and you will be also liable under criminal laws. Understood? See this again, same thing I have mentioned here. For physical abuse, you may have to undergo criminal charges plus fine, rigorous imprisonment. Sexual harassment related asa, there are expulsion, suspension, cancellation of admission. This all applies to everybody. Remember, it depends upon the gravity of the offense. तुम्ही किती offense केला त्याप्रमाणे तुमची punishment depend करता. Correct? Then mental harassment, disciplinary action, तुमका counselor-कडे वरते, counseling करते, they will try to change you. Then again, here Then, how to identify ragging? कशा आयडेंटिफाय करतले की तुम्ही रॅगिंग जाता काय ना? सिंपल थिंग, सी, yelling, shouting, using offensive language, then hitting, slapping, pushing or any form of physical assault, threat, intimidation, humiliation. I have explained all of these things to you. And this is done with intention of harassing or mentally causing harm to that particular individual student, then it will amount to ragging. Understood? So what to do? We have Goa Prohibition of Ragging Act 2008, then we have UGC regulations, and I was just now telling you about Indian Penal Code. Just see that Indian Penal Code is been replaced. आता IPC तुमका ऐकपाक मेळचे ना. IPC is been replaced by a new act from 1st of July. And what is this new act which is come in force? Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. So church provision same aside, but the punishment which was there in IPC was during Britishers. IPC केन्नाचा act असा 1860, 1860 during Britishers they have brought this law, which has been replaced by this new act, and the punishment is being increased. They have also increased now. Earlier in this act IPC, electronic evidences was not admissible. Now video recording like this of crime scene and all those things, digital, can be taken as a evidences. Evidence मतलब कुछ खबर आनी proof. So it is very easy to prove under new act. Crime जे जाता ते proof करप हे नव्या actaच्या under खूप easy असा. Correct? So punishing of people is not difficult as earlier. पयली लोकांचे कितें impression आशिल्ले की केन्ना तरी सुट्टलो. Not that easy now. Okay? Further. So first step, remember, if you find ragging taking place, the first important thing is report to your principal or inform to your teacher. So teacher will take you all to principal and try to sort it out or register the complaint with them. Understood? Then step 2 is for the committee. Principal will appoint a committee. Committee will investigate into your matter, prepare a report, send it to the university, and same time take a action of reporting the nearest police station if necessary, depending upon the crime. And that is what step 3. File a police complaint. Understood? So what is to conclude? It is not difficult nowadays to reach out to the people like NGOs and all. पयलीच्या दिसांनी खबर नासताले, कळा नाशिल्ले. Now we have all social media available. All these helplines with Goa University or whether with these different NGOs are available online. So if you search, you will immediately get. So see, resources, several organization websites provide information and support for victims of ragging. Then don't hesitate to reach out for help, whether it is you or any known person. Please report about it. So this is the helpline. There you can find in the corner Director of Student Welfare. This is Goa University helpline, which you can see in the yellow color there. Email ID is also given. Okay, so you can go to this website. I have a small video to show you guys.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम है शास्त्री और लाइव ब्लॉग में आपका स्वागत। आज इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं रैगिंग और इसके खिलाफ मौजूद प्रभाव। तो क्या होती है रैगिंग, कैसे शुरू हुई और उनकी सुरक्षा के लिए एक विद्यार्थी के पास क्या विकल्प मौजूद है, आइए जानते हैं। लेकिन जब हम एक कॉलेज में नए जाते हैं तो हमारे मन में कई तरह के डर होते हैं और कुछ सवाल भी होते हैं। तो ज्यादातर उन सब चीजों के लिए हम उनकी तरफ देखते हैं जो सबसे पहले उस कॉलेज में मौजूद है, यानी कि हमारे कॉलेज में। और ये काफी हद तक सही भी है, लेकिन परेशानी तब आती है जब उस कॉलेज में आए नए बच्चों से या फ्रेशर से बातचीत करने के नाम पर या उनसे जान पहचान बनाने के नाम पर या फिर कभी कभी सिर्फ उनको खौफ बनाने के नाम पर या सिक्योरिटी दिखाने के नाम पर कोई ऐसा कार्य कर जाते हैं, ऐसा कार्य उसे करवा देते हैं कि बच्चे की मर्यादा मेरे दिव्य का उल्लंघन हो जाता है। UGCN यूनिवर्सिटी ड्रग प्रोविजन फंड की एक स्टडी जिसमें जांच में ये पता चला था कि 40% बच्चों की भारत के कॉलेजों में रैगिंग होती है, लेकिन उनमें से सिर्फ 1.6% ही इसके बारे में आगे आकर आवाज उठाते हैं। इसमें से बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा हिस्सा हमारे देश के मेडिकल कॉलेज, इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज और बाकी प्रोफेशनल कॉलेज के बच्चों का। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने विश्व जागृति मिशन में एक न्यायिक याचिका दर्ज करी, जिसमें सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 2001 में रैगिंग को रद्द कर दिया है, पूरे देश में बैन कर दिया था। कुछ वर्षों के बाद एक तो कमिटी बनाई गई कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट के निर्देश पे रैगिंग की परेशानी का सामना करती। इसके बाद भी समय समय पर कई मामले सामने आ गए थे। 2009 में अमन बच्चों का मामला सामने आया था, जहाँ धर्मशाला के मेडिकल कॉलेज में छात्र थे और इसके बाद सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ये कहा सब होकर सभी की सभी पढ़ाई के संस्थानों को रैगिंग के खिलाफ बने प्रावधानों को सख्ती से अपनाना होगा। अब क्या कानूनी प्रावधान मौजूद है, इसके बारे में ये जानते हैं। लेकिन कुछ राज्यों के अपने खुद के कानून है रैगिंग के खिलाफ और उन्हें आंध्र प्रदेश, महाराष्ट्र, कर्नाटक, उत्तर प्रदेश, चंडीगढ़, त्रिपुरा, तमिलनाडु, असम, केरला, वेस्ट बंगाल, गोवा आदि। और केंद्रीय कानूनों के तौर पर हमारे पास है इंडियन पीनल कोड यानी भारतीय दंड संहिता, यूपी की रेगुलेशन पर पर्दे का रिलीज ऑफ रैगिंग इन हायर एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन 2009 और दूसरा है हमारे कई संस्थानों में मौजूद है उनके नियम और रेगुलेशन। सबसे पहले इंडियन पीनल कोड यानी भारतीय दंड संहिता की बात करते हैं। पहले आपने धारा की पढ़ी को जिसमें कार्य और गानों की बात कही गई है। अगर कोई किसी को परेशान करने के लिए कार्य करता है, इशारे करता है, नाच दिखाता है, गाना गाता है, तो उसे 3 महीने तक की सजा हो सकती है और साथ ही जुर्माना भी भरना पड़ सकता है। ये दोनों का सामना करना पड़ सकता है। इसके बाद है धारा 323 जिसके अंतर्गत अगर कोई किसी व्यक्ति को जानबूझकर चोट पहुंचाता है तो उसे 1 साल तक की सजा हो सकती है और 1000 रुपये तक का जुर्माना भरना पड़ सकता है। ये दोनों का सामना करना पड़ सकता है। IPC की धारा 324 के अंतर्गत अगर कोई किसी व्यक्ति को किसी हथियार से चोट पहुंचाता है, जैसे चाकू, बंदूक या किसी और तरह का हथियार या किसी विस्फोटक चीज से नुकसान पहुंचाता है तो उसे 3 साल तक की सजा हो सकती है और जुर्माना भी भरना पड़ सकता है। ये दोनों का सामना करना पड़ सकता है। यही अगर कोई व्यक्ति धारा 325 के अंतर्गत किसी व्यक्ति को बहुत संगीन चोट पहुंचाता है तो उसे 7 साल तक की सजा हो सकती है और जुर्माना भी भरना पड़ सकता है। धारा 326 के अंतर्गत अगर किसी व्यक्ति को एक जानलेवा हथियार से हमला करता है तो उसे 10 साल तक की सजा हो सकती है और जुर्माना भी भरना पड़ सकता है। आप समझ चुके होंगे कि रैगिंग के नाम पर अगर कोई किसी तरह की चोट पहुंचाने की कोशिश करता है या फिर मर्यादा को कम करने की कोशिश करता है तो आप भारतीय दंड संहिता के इन प्रावधानों का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। लेकिन इसके बाद भी अगर कोई व्यक्ति ऐसा कार्य करता है जिससे किसी वजह से किसी व्यक्ति को जान पे व्यक्ति की सुरक्षा को हानि पहुंचने का खतरा हो तो उसे 3 महीने तक सजा हो सकती है और जुर्माना भी भरना पड़ सकता है। अगर कोई व्यक्ति किसी को दिशा में जाने से रोकता है, इससे रिस्ट्रेन करके जाने से रोक रहा है तो ऐसे व्यक्ति को और अपने माता-पिता के हस्ताक्षर के साथ एफिडेविट हलफनामे देने पड़ते हैं, वो साफ-साफ की कोशिश करते हैं कि किसी और बच्चे की रैगिंग किसी भी तरीके से डायरेक्ट या इनडायरेक्टली नहीं करेगी और संस्थान को भी रैगिंग के खिलाफ बनी कमेटी के नंबर और उसके सदस्यों के नाम प्रसारित करने होते हैं बच्चों के पास देने के लिए और मदद के लिए बच्चे किसके पास जाए उन लोगों के नाम और नंबर के टेलीफोन यानी मुद्रित पत्र पे उन बच्चों को दिए जाते हैं। विनियम 3.3 फिर ये बताते हैं एंटी रैगिंग कमेटी बननी चाहिए या पॉलिटिकल और इसमें कौन-कौन सदस्य हो सकते हैं। इसके सदस्यों के बारे में जानने के लिए आप इस वीडियो पर देख सकते हैं तो उस बारे में आपको पता चल जाएगा। अब आगे कुछ रेगुलेशंस के बारे में ध्यान से सुनिए। इसमें रेगुलेशन 7 में कहा गया है कि रैगिंग रिपोर्ट की गई घटना के बारे में कुछ जानकारी प्राप्त होने पर संस्थान के प्रमुख हेड को तुरंत ही निर्धारित करना चाहिए कि जो घटना हुई है वो कोई तीव्र कानूनी दंड देने वाले कानून के अंतर्गत मामला बनी है या नहीं और अगर इसका जवाब हाँ है तो इसमें रैगिंग कमेटी के सदस्य के माध्यम से 24 घंटे के अंदर इस बारे में FIR दर्ज कराना होगा। रेगुलेशन 9 ये कहते हैं कि संस्थान एंटी रैगिंग कमेटी को रैगिंग की घटना की गंभीरता के आधार पर सजा या फिर कोई और उचित निर्णय लेना होगा। आज की इस वीडियो में इतना ही। आपको जानकारी के लिए बने रहिए हमारे साथ सिर्फ टॉपिक और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। धन्यवाद।
Okay. There are 2-3 things which was mentioned here. She was again and again talking about compensation. Okay, what does compensation means? Criminal complaint not only attracts punishment, but it also attracts compensation. So whatever crime you do, you are not only liable to undergo punishment in a jail, but you will be also liable to pay compensation to the victim. And this compensation not only depends upon one particular law, it also depends upon case to case. Correct? So IPC समजा mention केला की 1000 only. That doesn't mean only 1000 it will be true. No. In that particular case, if that particular victim has lost more than that, then that calculation will be made and court always have liberty to decide about more compensation which can be levied on that particular accused person. Correct? So please don't have a wrong impression now 1000 means easily आम्ही पे करते हैं बाहेर सकते हैं. It's not so. Okay? So what is very important is coming together towards solution. So there are problems. What is needed is coming together for bringing out solutions for these existing problems. So don't react and also don't be a mute witness to ragging. दुसऱ्यांकडून एक्सप्लॉयटेशन करून घेऊ नका आणि दुसऱ्यांचे करूही नका. Understood? So that is very very important. And the message last I will like to end up with stop ragging.
On behalf of the management, the principal, vice principal, and the coordinator of anti-ragging cell, I'd like to thank Dr. Advocate Deepta Umare for having accepted our invitation and given us a fantastic experience for working ragging. Please remember, I have been on the anti-ragging cell of this college for more than 10 years, and I'm telling you, even in our college, there has been incidents of ragging. Okay, so our college is also not immune. Please avoid ragging. Okay, thank you for being patient, giving a patient hearing, and I wish you all a happy college life. Thank you.
Ih, नाल्यार एक तुका एक म्हाका
आणि राहू ना सर